Hello everyone, welcome to today's presentation on the topic Anti-Drone Instant Deployment Discrete Shield for VIP Protection in Public Places. So first, before going to this topic, why do we need an anti-drone shield? With the increasing use of drones in public spaces, the potential security threats they pose, the need for effective anti-drone technology is greater than ever before. In response, companies have developed anti-drone shields to protect VIPs and other high-value targets in public places. However, implementing such technology requires careful consideration of various technological, economic, social, cultural, and other perspectives. In this presentation, we will examine these perspectives and provide the insights into the challenges and opportunities of implementing an anti-drone shield for VIP protection in public places. So, who are the target customers for this product? The customers for an anti-drone shield for VIP protection in public places could include a range of organizations and individuals who are responsible for ensuring the safety and security of VIPs in public areas. Some potential customers could include government agencies, corporate entities, VIPs, and public facilities. Ultimately, any organization or individual with a responsibility for ensuring the safety and security of VIPs in public places could be a potential customer for an anti-drone shield. So, what are the perspectives of these customers? Government agencies like national security agencies and law enforcement bodies may view anti-drone shields as a necessary tool to protect VIPs and other high-profile individuals from potential security threats. They may be particularly interested in detection technologies that can identify drones carrying weapons or explosives. Corporate companies or organizations that host VIPs or high-profile events may view anti-drone shields as a valuable investment in protecting their assets and reputation. They may be particularly interested in physical barriers that can provide discrete shield while minimizing the impact on the aesthetics of the venue. VIPs may view anti-drone shields as a crucial component of the overall security plan. They may be particularly interested in anti-drone shields that can be easily deployed and provide instant protection in a discrete manner. Public facilities may view anti-drone shields as an essential tool to protect their visitors and maintain public safety. They may be particularly interested in anti-drone shields that are environmentally friendly and easy to maintain. So next, we look into the technological perspectives of the anti-drone shield. First, the detection technology. One key aspect of an anti-drone shield is the ability to detect unauthorized drones in the area. There are several technologies that could be used for drone detection such as radar, acoustic sensors, and video analytics. The next is the jamming technology. Once a drone has been detected, the shield would need to be able to disrupt its operation in some way. This could be achieved through jamming technology that disrupt the drone's radio or GPS signals. In addition to jamming technologies, physical barriers can also be used to prevent drones from entering a protected area. This could include netting or other structures that physically block the drone's flight path. An anti-drone shield would need to be powered in order to operate its detection and jamming technology. This could be achieved through battery power or by connecting the system to a nearby power source. An anti-drone shield would need to be integrated with other security systems in order to provide comprehensive protection for VIPs in public places. This might include CCTV cameras, access control systems, and intrusion detection systems.
Technological perspectives. Disadvantages. High cost. Some detection technologies can be quite expensive, which may limit their accessibility and scalability for smaller organizations or public places. False positives. Some detection technologies can produce false positives, which may lead to unnecessarily alarm and disruption. Limited effectiveness. Some detection technologies may not be effective against all types of drones, particularly those that are designed to avoid detection. Jamming technologies. Legal issues. The use of jamming technologies may be illegal in some jurisdictions, which could limit their use in certain public places. Safety concerns. Jamming technologies can potentially interfere with other radio signals in the area, which could create safety risks for other systems and devices. Drone countermeasures. Some drones may be equipped with countermeasures that can avoid or overcome jamming technologies, which could limit their effectiveness. Physical barriers, limited range. Physical barriers are typically only effective in a limited area, which may not be practical for larger public places. Aesthetics. Physical barriers can be visually unappealing and may negatively impact the appearance of public places. Cost and maintenance. Physical barriers can be expensive to install and maintain, particularly if they need to be replaced or repaired regularly. Power source. Dependency on power supply. Anti-drone shields that rely on an external power supply may be vulnerable to power outages, which would leave VIPs unprotected. Cost. Depending on the size and complexity of the shield, the cost of a reliable power source could be significant. Environmental impacts. Power sources such as batteries can have environmental impacts if not properly disposed of. Integration with other system securities. Compatibility issues. Integrating different system securities can be complex and there can be compatibility issues that need to be addressed. Data overload. Integrating multiple security systems could lead to information overload, making it difficult for security personnel and effectively monitor and respond to threats. Cost. Integrating different security systems can be quite expensive, particularly if the system hardware or software is required. Economical perspectives. Cost. One of the primary economic considerations for an anti-drone shield is the cost of the technology. Different technological perspectives may have varying costs associated with them, and the total cost will depend on factors such as the size of the area to be protected and the level of protection required. Return on investment (ROI). Customers will want to evaluate the ROI of implementing an anti-drone shield. This involves weighing the potential benefits of the technology against the cost of implementation and ongoing maintenance. Factors such as the potential loss of revenue due to a security breach or the cost of hiring additional security personnel may be considered when evaluating ROI. Environmental impact. Some anti-drone shield technologies may have a greater environmental impact than others. For example, physical barriers may require more resources to produce and maintain than other technologies. Customers may be concerned about the sustainability of the technology and its impact on the environment. Maintenance and repair costs. Customers will need to consider the ongoing maintenance and repair costs associated with the technology. Some technologies may require more frequent maintenance than others, and repairs can be costly. Scalability. Customers may want to evaluate the scalability of the technology. If the technology is successful in protecting VIPs in one location, customers may want to expand its use to other locations. The availability to scale the technology without incurring significant additional costs will be an important consideration. Overall, the economic perspective of an anti-drone shield for VIP protection in public places will depend on the specific implementation and the needs of the customer. Understanding the economic factors involved can help customers make informed decisions about the implementation of the technology. Social perspectives. Privacy. The use of anti-drone technology raises questions about privacy and surveillance. Customers will need to consider the potential impact on the privacy of individuals in public spaces. Civil liberties. The use of anti-drone technology may be viewed by some as an infringement on civil liberties, particularly if the technology is used in a manner that is seen as excessive or intrusive. Public safety. The primary social benefit of an anti-drone shield is the potential to improve public safety by preventing security threats. Customers will need to evaluate the potential impact on public safety and consider the potential risks associated with using the technology. Accessibility. Customers will need to consider the accessibility of public spaces, particularly for individuals with disabilities. The technology should not create additional barriers or make public spaces less accessible. Public perception. The use of anti-drone technology may be viewed differently by different segments of the public. Customers will need to consider the potential impact on their reputation and brand perception. Overall, The social perspective of an anti-drone shield for VIP protection in public spaces will depend on the specific implementation and the needs of the customer. Other perspectives. Legal perspective. Customers will need to consider the legal implications of implementing anti-drone technology in public spaces, including issues related to liability, privacy, and compliance with regulations. Technical perspective. The anti-drone shield will need to be evaluated from a technical perspective to ensure that it is effective at detecting and neutralizing drones and that it is compatible with existing security infrastructure. Operational perspective. Customers will need to consider the operational aspect of implementing an anti-drone shield, including issues related to training, staffing, and maintenance. Ethical perspective. Customers may need to consider the ethical implementations of implementing anti-drone technology, including issues related to the use of force and the potential for unintended consequences. Cultural perspective. The cultural context in which the technology is implemented may impact its effectiveness and reception. Customers will need to consider cultural factors when evaluating the potential success of the technology. It's important to note that the perspectives involved in implementing an anti-drone shield will depend on the specific needs of the customer, and that understanding the different perspectives involved can help customers make informed decisions about the implementations of the technology. Conclusion. In conclusion, an anti-drone shield for VIP protection in public places is a complex and multifaceted solution that requires careful consideration from various perspectives. Customers must evaluate the technological, economical, social, cultural, and other perspectives to determine the feasibility, effectiveness, and ethical implications of implementing anti-drone technology. By understanding these perspectives, customers can make informed decisions that balance the needs for security, privacy, and public safety. We hope this overview has provided valuable insights and guidance for those interested in exploring the potential of anti-drone shields for VIP protection in public spaces.